This is the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Monday morning, the 1st of October. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather active today, especially over on the eastern side of the state with a really deep surface low moving in here. Let's get in there and talk about it. We'll check some of the early morning Skycam images. These were captured right before the sun was coming up. This is coming from Trussville. Rain was falling there. Heavy rain falling up at Cheahaw State Park. That kind of tells the story. And downtown Jasper, they've had rain as well. Look at the trough. Very dynamic system for this time of the year. What's interesting, October is typically the driest month of the year, and here we are starting off with rain and maybe some severe weather today. 1,000 millibar surface low is creeping into Alabama from Mississippi, and you can see how the bulk of the showers and storms, even early this morning, are now along and east of I-65. No doubt there could be some rain for West Alabama at times today, but in terms of the severe weather, the better chance this morning will be over East Alabama, then moving into Georgia by probably midday or early afternoon. There's a look at the helicity values. This is the veering of the wind in relation to storm motion in the lowest 1 kilometer of the atmosphere. And you can see how the numbers are very high over North and East Alabama, but notice how the helicities just drop off to nothing over the southwestern counties. And again, with time, that all shifts slowly east today. So again, the main severe weather threat for the eastern counties this morning, and I think by midday today, the main threat will be over in Georgia. That was the radar shortly after 5 o'clock. That was captured at 5:04. And you can see how, again, we got some heavy rain in the Birmingham metro, but the western counties have gone dry. And as the time I was doing this update shortly after 5 o'clock, we had one tornado warning for that couplet down in Coffee County, you can see there in southeast Alabama, and we'll probably see more like that today. These are not the strong, violent tornadoes like you see in the classic spring and late fall outbreaks, but just the spin-up tornadoes that typically don't last long. But again, we'll have to watch the radar trends today, and if you hear of a tornado warning, take it seriously. Go to your safe place, do the right thing, and again, this thing will not last long. Now, this is the early morning convective outlook. By the time you watch this, I'm sure this will be adjusted farther east to take West Alabama out of that. And again, the main issue is the possibility of the tornadoes. That's the tornado percentage. That means it's a 5% chance of a tornado passing within 25 miles of a given point today and this evening. And then tomorrow, the risk is northeast of here, up around Cincinnati. All right, this is the rain for the next 5 days. Now, keep in mind, this counts the rain we had last night. This started at 7 o'clock last night, and this has some 1 to 2 inch amounts over North Alabama. But really, after today, things trend drier, as you'll see. And let's get in there and talk about it. This is modeling. This is the OZGFS, valid at 1 o'clock this afternoon. Look at the dynamic trough. Wow. Down below that, the surface low near Tuscaloosa at 1 o'clock today, and it might be a little farther east than that. But again, at that point, the better severe weather should be over into Georgia. Severe weather potential should be in Georgia by early afternoon, while we just have a few lingering showers. Then tomorrow, the surface low is north of us, up on the Tennessee-Kentucky border. Not a rainy day, just maybe a lingering shower in spots. And the day should be cooler if the clouds stick around, which they very well could with the circulation around that thing. We could see some spots in North Alabama holding in the 60s all day. In fact, I think even as far south as Birmingham. It'd be kind of a cool day. Then for Wednesday, a brighter day. Highs go back in the mid-70s. The sky should be partly to mostly sunny. Thursday looks dry. We warm up into the low 80s, and Friday, dry as well. A cold front north of the state. You can see a band of showers on that and a very cold air mass. Look at that 1,032 millibar high up there over Canada. That is very cold for this time of the year. Then Saturday, as we start the weekend, you can see the deal. And we finally have good model agreement for over the weekend. It was the classic European GFS disagreement, but the European, as usual, was right in the medium range. That upper airflow will not allow the cold front to pass through here. The cold front becomes parallel to the upper air winds, and down below that, that thing hangs up just north of us. So this is suggesting on Saturday the weather would be, high maybe upper 70s, some clouds, maybe a shower over North Alabama, but certainly not a rainy day. And then Sunday, the front just sags slowly to the south. We get a little cooler, highs drop in the low 70s. And again, there could be a shower, but this is not a big rain event. And then a week from today, we are in very pleasant air, highs in the 70s, lows down around 50. Very comfortable, beautiful fall weather. We'll check the end of the forecast, October 16th. high amplitude pattern, troughing to the west, ridging to the east, and a cold front coming in here, if that's right. Of course, we've seen a lot of different looks out there. We're just looking for trends, and so far we haven't seen a lot in the middle part of this month. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes on the blog. Next video here by 3:30 or so today. And don't forget to watch us on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 on the live stream or the television side. Thanks for watching. Have a great Monday, and God bless.